Let's talk about your national coast-to-coast forecast here on this Thursday. And we're still talking about some nuisance rain as it travels through the eastern part of the country and also some cold conditions post-front, but watching a couple of systems as we head through the next 5 to 7 days, which could make things a little bit more interesting nationwide. And we'll explain in just a second. All right, water vapor imagery. Notice this little dark streak from Texas all the way up into the eastern Great Lakes region. That's our cold front. Out ahead of that, we have rain, which really isn't all that interesting. Rainfall amounts will be tapering quite a bit from where we were earlier this week in the central part of the country. But there's that cooler air, a little trough of low pressure swinging on in. It has been a little warmer in the south and west due to this little ridge of high pressure developing. Then here comes our next Clipper system. It's a fairly fast moving system riding in on those westerly winds. But post front, notice temperatures here anywhere from 20 to 25 degrees colder than it was at this time yesterday, at least in the morning. And cold morning temperatures here, cold enough for some frost and freeze headlines from New Mexico to Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, even into Kansas, and colder yet as you head up to the far north. But the growing season has basically ended as you head up to the north, so that's why we don't have as many frost and freeze headlines out there. There's the shower activity, tapering as it pushes off to the east, but we will get a little bit of that. Satellite radar, as we take you to the northwest, shows that center of circulation out near Vancouver Island. Little impulse of energy, the Willamette Valley, the high elevations, Cascades, and also into the northern Rockies. There will get some precipitation. But notice that Clipper as it rolls across the international border, a little bits of rain and snowfall. There it is in the northwest, and then there it is in the upper Mississippi Valley. Precip amounts over the next 3 days, very minimal nationwide, and the central and also the southwest looking very quiet. But how about the temperature trend showing next week much colder in the eastern part of the country?